First, we have an NZXT S340 Elite case. Here I am taking off the tempered glass panel. It's very fragile, so be careful. These are the case fans that I use. They're already installed. This is the I/O shield, do not forget. Motherboard that I used. Put the motherboard box on the table and put the motherboard on top of the box. The i7-6700K, the CPU. Unlatch the latch, lift the handle, stick the CPU on top of the pegs, but be very careful. And there we go, close the latch. It's a little stiff. Here we use the RAM. Pop the RAM in the slots in 1 and 3 or 2 and 4. I use 2 and 4. Put in the second stick of RAM. Listen for the click. Push it down. Boom. This is the SSD that I'm using. It's a stick of gum. Stick it in the slot. Screw on the screw. Then we put the motherboard in the case. Some people put the CPU cooler on it. At this point, I am not. I'm waiting. Make sure it's on the peg in the middle. It is. Screw in all the motherboard screws. This is the cooler that I'm using. Attach the fans to the case. Screw in the radiator. Throw on some thermal paste. Attach the cooler. Attach the thumb screws. I always go diagonally. Don't know why. Alright, now we're doing some cable management. Throw all the cables in the back. Pull them through nice and neat. And here's our power supply. It is modular. These are the cables. Throw them in there. Make sure they're the right ones. Now throw it all in the case with the fan down. Attach the screws. Turn it around. Plug everything in. Slowly, surely, attach everything. Weed it all through the holes in the case. Turn it around. Plug it all in. Don't forget the CPU connector. It's very important. And the motherboard power also very important. Your USB 3.0 for also important peripherals. Throw all the rest of the cables in the back except for the important ones for the ports on the front of the case. Plug all those bad boys in. Here's the graphics card. Stick it in your 16X slot. It's usually at the top. And don't forget the power. It's a 6-pin and a 2-pin. Connect that baby up. Voila. Verify everything is plugged in. It is. Yay. Plug it in. Flip the switch. Verify we have lights. We do. Powered on. Bingo. Reattach the tempered glass panel. Once again, I go diagonally. And that's about it. Alright, so the build is done. It's hooked up to my monitors on my desk, ready to go. If you are interested in the specs, I put it all in the description, but just to run through it really quick, it's a Intel i7-6700K, Gigabyte Z170X UT3 Ultra motherboard. The has a Samsung 950 Pro 256 NVMe drive in the M.2 slot. What else? NVIDIA GTX1080 Founders Edition. The RAM is Corsair Vengeance, 16 gigs, DDR4, running at 32 megahertz. It's got a EVGA power supply. It's a Supernova P2 at 650 watts. I can't think of anything else. For those interested, my monitors are VG248. They are 144 hertz monitors. Of course, we can only run one of those with the 144, but that's okay. It's just so that they match. And I left out the cooler. It's a NZXT Kraken X61 enclosed liquid cooler. It's so that I can overclock down the road at some point. Right now I'm feeling a little lazy, so it's probably not going to happen anytime soon, but eventually I will get to it. And that's it. So thank you for watching the quick build, and I hope to bring more computer builds because I love building them, but who doesn't, right? So kind of expensive hobby. But anyway, so this build will get some customizations in the next video, so stay tuned for that. It's going to be a little crazy. Most of you probably won't like it, but to each their own. And that's it. Thanks for watching.